It's Friday the 4th of December 2015 and I'm back in Horseheath in Cambridgeshire for the continuation of Harcamlow Way. Now joining the first footpath of the walk up there. The path heads through this kissing gate into the field ahead. The path goes through another kissing gate and heads across this bridge and ahead there. Heading along the clear path beside a ditch on the right. Pity about all the noise from the main road. Harcamlow Way now turns left along the Roman road. This Roman road goes almost all the way to Cambridge, although we turn off it long before then. Still following the Roman road, which is entering a dip to cross a road. There are great views ahead and to the left. Just before the road, the Roman road becomes enclosed between hedges. Approaching the road, the Roman road crosses this bridge. Now crossing over the modern road. The Roman road continues ahead and it's still part of Harcamlow Way. The dramatic continuation of the Roman road ahead. Still on the Roman road, which at this point goes up a gentle rise. Another enclosed section of the Roman road. At this point, Harcamlow Way leaves the Roman road and turns right along this tree-lined path. After a while the track becomes open with a hedge on the left and splendid views indeed to the right. The track continues ahead now with a hedge on the right, and in the distance over there, wind turbines. At this point, the wide track turns left, but Harcamlow Way continues along this signposted footpath to Balsham. That's where we're heading. The path heads across this field to the kissing gate ahead. There's a rarity in these parts, the style, and this is the way ahead for Harcamlow Way. After crossing the stile, to the right there's a view of this water tower. Harcamlow Way crosses the ditch ahead by that footbridge. Now passing the Bell Inn in Balsham. Old style telephone box in Balsham. There's the magnificent church in Balsham. Another view of the church from the other side. Now heading out of Balsham along this path beside this hedge. The path then turns left, continuing with a hedge on the right. Harcamlow Way now turns right along this wide track. Harcamlow Way proceeding along this wide track. At this point we turn left away from the wide track, following the footpath from that sign. After turning left from the wide track, the path follows this hedge on the left, and I'm getting very near the wind turbines. Splendid views over to the right. And there's the path ahead. Well, I don't think I need comment. Incredible. The wind is actually picking up as per the weather forecast. And that's the path ahead by the hedge. Now on Fleam Dyke, at the start of Fleam Dyke. I've gone up the bank. Continuing along Fleam Dyke, the path is narrow and it does need some care. As you can see, that Fleam Dyke and the Roman road we were on has its own walk. And there's the path ahead. I've come off the narrow path on the top of the dyke to this path at the side, and there is a view of Fleam Dyke. Quite impressive. Another view of the dyke. I've now gone back onto the dyke which crosses this bridge. The path has come off the dyke for a while, but there are great views of it to my right. And there's the path ahead. Again, views of the dyke through the hedge. And there's the path ahead, rising back to the dyke. Further on at this point, the right fork is taken. I've come off the dyke again, but looking back there is a staggering view of the wind turbines. Back on the dyke there's an information board. Apparently the dyke was built over a period of 150 years, from the 5th to the 7th centuries AD. As you can see, the dyke is open here. We're approaching the main A11 road. From the bridge over the A11, there's a splendid view looking back the way I've come along the dyke. Fleam Dyke. Now crossing the A11 on a footbridge. We continue along Fleam Dyke. Down there. As you can see, the path is quite low just after the road. The path has risen on steps back onto the dyke, and at this point there are good views to my right. Now on the top of Fleam Dyke again, with great views ahead. And there's the dyke stretching into the distance ahead. Still heading along Fleam Dyke on Harcamlow Way. This is the descent and the final part of the dyke. Looking back the way I've come, that's the end of Fleam Dyke, or if you're going in the opposite direction, the start of it. Harcamlow Way comes to this muddy track now and turns left. Now heading towards Fulbourn village. there's a view looking back to Fleam Dyke. The path turns right, and as you can see, the weather's deteriorating, coming cloudy and the wind's picking up. But that's the way I head down there. Still on Harcamlow Way. Harcamlow Way now turns right along this track. Now heading through this pleasant woodland. There's still some autumn colours. Harcamlow Way bears left along this fenced path. The path becomes pleasantly tree-lined. And there's a footpath sign pointing back the way I've just come. I'm now on the edge of Fulbourn, where I shall be leaving Harcamlow Way. I'm now going to get the bus back into Cambridge. Harcamlow Way goes up there, but I need to turn left here for the bus. And there's a view of the church at Fulbourn. And there's the bus stop in Fulbourn, and the end of today's walk along Harcamlow Way.